in a position to make any promises. I'd love to be on the podium in the big bike classes. I've said before, I felt more proud of coming 5th in the senior than I did getting on the podium in the twin. It's just my ranking of value of things, you know. So I think there's still a lot to come from me. I wasn't expecting last year to be, you know, a podium contender. I would love to be, obviously, and I said that's what, you know. I don't think it's impossible as we grew between category, but I kind of just go through with a more methodical approach and, you know, look at, you know, what I can do on a motorcycle and how long I've got to practice and get up to speed and all these factors. So I think coming back to the second year, I should take a big step forward in confidence and bike prep and, you know, just how I feel about the circuit itself. So I feel like this year should be a much better chance of results, but again, I'm not going to go there and kind of demand results with how my mindset is or how I go about the riding. I just want to go there and ride the bike and see what comes. But of course, you know, to try and get somewhere on the podium in either Superbike or the senior would be, you know, the focus and something I would consider a goal.
These clouds aren't looking very good.
The last 3 days.
To finally get on the track and get some racing. It's been quite a few days since the last time I rode the Supersport bike, so it's not my normal bike, and not having days on it makes it difficult to push. You know, I'm not a podium contender in this category anyway, but certainly not achieving what I think I'm capable of with these you know, setbacks and delays. But even I mean, it sounds like I'm making excuses. I am. I'm not happy with you know, with the final result. I'd like to have expected to do better, but you know, I did genuinely give it all that I felt I could, and that was the best I could do. So we just got to look at areas. I can see, like, clearly when I'm out against some of the others. You know, when Davey come past, when Pete came past, I can see what they're doing, and it's not something that's out of reach. It's just outside of my ability for this moment in time. Certainly a sight and lap would make me more confident with the conditions of the circuit, but even though the conditions of the track were in good order, I still wasn't able to do what I felt like I needed to do to meet my target. Yeah, it's a long 2 weeks, but it's not over yet. We've still got a bit more to go.
Come on, Josh. Come on, guys. You get this perfect. Your time's open.
First hurdle.
Planning the pitch.
I thought maybe sulby might have tried
behind him at something along. That's what. Chung.
Thanks, mate.
And to be fair, if you're doing an 134 mile an hour lap, you deserve to be in the podium. You know what I mean? It's not excellent.
Yeah.
I don't know if we weren't getting any boards or what, but
That's what we were talking about.
And then I felt, I don't know if it was anything to do with it, but there was a vibration before the chain broke. And then we put a new chain on. It might have something to do with the chain, but it seems to be what was causing the vibration. And then during that race, we feel the vibration. I'm like, oh, fuck, please don't.
well.
Yeah, I'm very happy. Oh, me too. Hey, would it be alright if we grabbed a quick word with you?
Oh, wow.
Energy by FHO Racing BMW team.
Unbelievable. Numero uno. You did it. You did it, Banner. You did it. Woo!
I feel like I've won the race. I've had a difficult week. I knew the Superbike was going to be, and the senior were going to be my best category, so I raced this bike every week in the British Championship, so when I get on this bike, it feels like it's mine, it's part of me, and it's an extension of my body, you know. Even when it's behaving badly, I still feel comfortable in it. And so I knew this was going to be the category where I had a chance at the best result, but after the week I've had, I never expected to even be on the podium, let alone in second place. It was unreal. The bike works so well. It worked better than I expected, honestly. I'm not just saying that because I'm stood here, but if I had someone really close to me in you know a second or so gap, I think I could have rode a bit faster. But I didn't want to make any mistakes, so I rode a little conservative. I feel grateful to be on a BMW this week, and you know it's operated perfectly. So yeah, thank you to all the team, the Monster FHO BMW team. Been fantastic this week. They worked really hard, and you know we're up here and everybody's clapping us, but you know those guys and that team, everybody behind the scenes, they work so hard, and I want to thank them. You know, have an opportunity to stand here in front of all you and thank them. They're the ones that do all the hard work.
Well done. That's great. To be with us tonight. What a beautiful looking man. Everyone make some noise for the one and only Josh Broad! Look at that smile!
Fuel tank sucked in and the vacuum wouldn't let the fuel cap come off. I mean, that's just a couple of things. I mean,
he broke the curb. He broke the pavement at Kirk Michael at about 160 mile an hour.
140. Honestly, I feel like
I want to see that video of him 140 mile an hour and he never even rolled the throttle. I'm not sure if you're brave or stupid.
I'm not brave. So you had all that bad luck, you got rid of it all, you went out in the senior race, popped on the podium.
I knew that the Superbike was going to, and senior were going to be my best chances. That's the bike I ride all the time, and it feels like my bike. It seems strange, like when I ride the smaller categories, I don't feel comfortable on the bikes. And I can't extend myself and my skills enough in those classes. But even the Superstock, it's not my normal bike. It's still a 1000 BMW, but it's not my bike. And as soon as I jump on the Superbike, I'm like, okay, this is my machine. I was listening to every little like vibration, and click and noise.
I'm just thinking, because when you
and I was actually trying not to jump too much because obviously you bust the chain on a jump the other day, so I was like trying to like keep the rear on the floor over the jump so the chain wouldn't get any stress and
you like walk down to Park Fairmont and you go through the bungalow and you're like, I was being a bit too keen, you know, you got to cross that line first and cross the line, it was just like
Josh Broad! I said to you again at qualifying podium in the senior, you'd have been well happy with that, wouldn't you?
Mate, any time of any point of any of my life, you've said a podium in the senior, I'd have been happy with it. But a couple of hours ago, I'd have not expected to come true.
How did it feel when they ushered you into the winners' enclosure for that podium?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's when you put so much effort in and you try so hard, you just keep getting knocked back and knocked back and knocked back, and then something happens. It's like the floodgates open, and it's your moment to shine. It's unreal. I can't describe it. But the whole last lap was amazing. I was listening to the bike and, you know, worried about every rattle or noise or vibration that was coming through it, and, you know, desperate for it just to make it through to the finish. I know it was, but the weird thing was, if it was another 2 laps, I would have been pleased. You know, I wanted more time to enjoy that moment. It was pretty awesome.
Everyone make some noise. The second place in the Milwaukee Senior TT. It is Josh Broad!
So that's a wrap. You know, I put my best efforts forward. Ended up in second at the end. So after all the misfortune and disappointment I've had over the week. I mean, it's not coming across, but I'm really, really pleased with second. It's like a win to me. So I've done by far my best lap time, improved by a long way, and yeah, have the trophy and the celebrations now to prove it.